Happy Tuesday, Testimony Tuesday. What's going on with you? I'm Nichelle with 2Excel with Nichelle.com. I bring you information, inspiration, and motivation to help you start, market, and grow into the CEO of you. I'm the startup CEO to help you start a profitable business from your kitchen table while you're still working your 9 to 5. Thank you so much for being here. All replay viewers, thanks for coming in and tapping that screen. Today, we are going to talk about business and evaluations and what you should be doing as a small business owner, a new startup business owner, and somebody that's been in business for a while. 25 years, that's what I've been. 25 years doing the hustle, keeping the grind going, and make certain that it stays profitable on a regular basis. What's the use of being in business if you're not making any money, if you're not changing any lives, especially your life and the lives of others? So today I'm going to share with you these things that you can do beginning between now and December 31st, that you can start looking at where you are as a business owner, where you hope to be as a business owner in 2018 moving forward, and some things that you can reflect on and perhaps change. If this is your first time to my broadcast, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, if you're back again, I appreciate you. Feel free to share the information. Good evening. How are you, Erin? Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share this broadcast with other business owners because they need to know this as well, and even someone that's a startup entrepreneur. I typically work with startup entrepreneurs in my business and people that are at a standstill in their business, that are seeking new ideas, new streams of income to grow their business, and just wanted to excel to that next level. I am a certified life coach, business coach, and I have a BA in business, an MBA in business, 30 plus hours in mental health, and I have many certifications, a license in real estate and insurance, and I'm currently pursuing a PhD in human behavior that I hope to have that completed by next December, a dissertation away. So it just means I'm putting that pad to that pen and getting it out there and producing it. So that's where I am right now in my life. So if you like social interaction, I am on Instagram and on Twitter at Nichelle Womack. That's N as in Nancy. And I am also on Facebook, the Life Transition Strategist. If you are seeking help or assistance, you may be stuck in your life. Remember, I say all the time, your life got to be right in order for your business to be right. Your business got to be right in order for your life to be right. And in order for your relationships to be right, look, your life and your business got to be right. Okay? Real talk. Okay? So you can connect with me with the link in my bio, and that's 2excelwithnichelle.com, and you can see some of the things that I do to help you prosper and become profitable in your business. So thanks for the love and thanks for the shares. So let's go ahead and get down to business. Welcome each and every one of you all that are coming in. The first thing that you must do, and I bring this to you from, as I mentioned, 25 years of business experience. And the more that I became disciplined in my activities, the more profitable I became. And that's anything in life. The more disciplined you are, the more you're going to see results. And so when I started treating my business like a business instead of a hobby, I became proficient in doing these things consistently. And right now, as I'm sharing this information with you, I'm doing the exact same thing. I typically start in November. But, this year I kind of got a little behind with so many different things going on that I started December 1st. And it's never too late to start as long as you start before the end of the year. And even if you move into the next year, don't go beyond 2 weeks. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about them. Number one, the first thing that you need to do if you're going to be evaluating your business is that you need to maximize your deductions. Now, my company does taxes for small business owners, and what we do is that we look at a portfolio of where the client was last year and where they are now, and how can you maximize your deductions, and why do you want to maximize your deductions? Number one, because it's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. Hello again. How are you? It's a tax write-off, and you really want to take advantage of every tax write-off opportunity that you have. It's the end of the year. So if you've been putting off some things because perhaps maybe you didn't have the money money, or perhaps you didn't know if you wanted to do it. Now is the time to do it so that you can get your tax deduction for this year 2017. So it's really good that you maximize those tax deductions now. If it's some education, if it's a program that you're investing in yourself, some coaching or anything of that nature, if you're looking at buying some new supplies for your business, taking a business trip to learn some more things that you need to do to grow your business, whatever it is, right now is the time to do it. Maximize those deductions, because if you go into January, you're going to have to wait until 2018 to file that tax deduction. And so you want to make certain that you capitalize on every opportunity that you have before 2017 ends. So right now is the time to do it. Any contributions that you're going to make as a small business owner is always good. I'm a social entrepreneur in some aspects, and so it's good to make some investments into some things that you are looking to advance into, that you want to get into, maybe some cause that you're really interested in, that you want to develop more awareness in. So right now is the time to make those contributions. Most women, breast cancer awareness month in October, a lot of people are really really into that. Whatever you're into that can create change for other people, social entrepreneurship, now is the time to make some massive contributions to that so you can get those write-offs. Number two, the next thing that you need to be mindful of is, if you are evaluating your 2017 business, is that you need to forecast for the next 3 months. Hey, how you doing? You need to forecast for the next 3 months. Why is this important? Because the first 3 to 4 months, the first quarter in the new year is really going to show where you're headed towards the next several quarters in that year. And so if you understand your profitability early on versus waiting to the end of the quarter to say you weren't where your goals were anticipated, if you're planning right now for the next quarter coming up in the new year, then you will find yourself advanced more so than probably your competitor in that regard. And so when you're looking at forecasting for the next quarter, you want to keep in mind your advertising budget, any profits, any strategies, any hiring or firing that you need to do, and any type of outsourcing as well that you need to do for your business. A lot of us limit ourselves because we have not done what we need to do in our business, like outsourcing. If you can't afford to hire somebody, and then it's good to outsource those people into your business so you can become more productive. All right. A productive business is more profitable than one that consistently spins their wheels, that's always doing repeat things when they can be moving towards something else. And so if you're a boss, you want to hire somebody to do the things that you don't have time to do. Right now, evaluating your business for 2017, this is so critical and so important that you look at the forecast for the next quarter and start putting things in order right now, dotting your I's and crossing your T's so that you are aware and capable of understanding the profitability in the next new coming year. And so going back to maximizing deductions too, right now is a lot of time when a lot of businesses, most of them, if you're looking for any type of fundraising and things like that, most of the people are out of money within the first quarter of a new year. And so if you are reaching out to somebody to help invest in something that you're doing, or if you're seeking something, whatever it is, now preparing for it is a good time to do it. Because like I said, most businesses are out of money. People that give funding and donations and things are typically out of money within the first quarter of the year. Okay, so you perhaps may want to start doing that right away as soon as possible. That's number two. Number three, you want to be mindful that a lot of times in business, we waste a lot of money. We waste a lot of money spending money on things that we could be using for other things, like subscriptions. I know me personally at this time of the year, through beginning of the year, hey, how you doing, Cheryl? Beginning of the year, I always get new subscriptions to things, and most of the time subscriptions cost money. If I have not used it in the last 3 to 6 months, I'm going to cancel it. Why? Because it's costing me money, especially if you have not used it and got any value out of it. Thanks for sharing, Cheryl. Greatly appreciate you throwing up that love as well. So now is the time to cancel any subscriptions that you have had that have not shown to increase your profits, your knowledge, your awareness, or even to give you any ins and outs into something that you want to get in and out of. And with regard to that, you may also want to start thinking about new subscriptions that you are interested in, because again, it goes back to that tax deduction. Anything that you invest in yourself and invest in your business is a tax write-off. So now is the time to do that. So adding new subscriptions that you've been interested in throughout the year, perhaps maybe you didn't have the money or you didn't see a need for them then, but now you do. Now is the time. Number 3. Number 4. This is a critical time too as well. If you did not make your, number 4, analyze your financials. Now, I look at my financials from January 1, 2017 to now. And then I also go back 5 years. When I'm helping my clients, we do the same thing. Because as a business owner, you should be profiting each year. Unfortunately, with the turn in economy, with things going on where, money sometimes is slow coming in, you may not be at your profitability every year, but it's good to go back and evaluate at least the last 5 years, 3 to 5 years, to see if you've had an increase in your profit. And each year you should be going up anywhere from 10 to 30% in your income. It's good to go. If you at 30%, you are jamming, okay? I mean, you are rocking and rolling if you at 30% profitability in this year. If you are not, then you need to reevaluate your financials. And some things that you need to look at are your operating expenses. Operating expenses are typically revenue that's coming in and expenses that are going out. Money that you're making. Are you making what you expected to make, or are you paying too much going out? So when you're analyzing your financials, it's so key and so important that you pay attention to the revenue stream. If that revenue stream is not where you wanted it to be, now is the time to reevaluate that so you don't take those same issues and problems into 2018. Another thing that you need to be mindful of is any type of investing. I told you, as a social entrepreneur, I give back to different organizations. Mostly I give back to schools and reading and programs of that sort to help people that are interested in entrepreneurship, to help them to give. Junior Achievement is one that I participate in, that I give my time as well as my resources to help them continue to provide entrepreneurship in schools and in different outside facilities to help the young people recognize that entrepreneurship is a valid opportunity. It is a valid career option, and you don't have to graduate from college and go get a job. And so that's something that I'm very passionate about as an entrepreneur. And I believe that we should give children options besides just saying once you get that paper that you got to go get a job. If you want to work in your own business, you have the opportunity, especially African American young men and young women. I see so many people outside of my race, they take those chances. My mom and my dad, they did their very, very best for me because both of my parents are educated college-wise. But the first thing they said was, when you graduate, get you a good job with some good benefits. And that's what we hear all the time. They didn't tell me go out there and pursue your passion, for what you really enjoy doing. They just wanted me to be successful. That's what they wanted to do. And I appreciate them for that. But then when I told them that that wasn't my passion, that I had other things that are going on in my life, that I wanted to be more than just an employee, I wanted to own the business too, that was kind of like, you paid all that money to go to school, or we paid all this money for you to go to school, and you want to go try to, dibble and dabble in something that you ain't for certain of. It's normal. It's common. So when I donate to Junior Achievement, that is why I'm doing it, because I believe in entrepreneurship. After 25 years in being in business as an entrepreneur and a small business owner or multiple businesses, I've learned that it's not easy. And if you don't always have that support system, you need somebody to lean on. And again, Junior Achievement, it does that for people. I didn't mean to give them a plug, but they deserve it because they do some great things in my community here. So think about that. If your financials are not working, you're investing where you're investing your money. And then you want to look at long-term financial growth to see what you're investing in. Is it becoming profitable over the long term? When we're looking at long term, we're looking at 3 to 5 years. Short term is anywhere from 6 months to about 3 years in business. And so you want to look at those spectrums to make sure that they're all in sync. Also, you want to make sure that your debts are paid before 12/31. You don't want to go into 2018 with debts that you owe in 2017, 16, 15, 14, whatever. You want to make sure that everything is paid in your business so that you start the slate clean in 2018. So these are some things that you need to evaluate in your business. If you are just coming in, my name is Nichelle with 2Excel with Nichelle.com. I help you start, market, and grow a profitable business from your kitchen table while you're still working your 9 to 5. I'm the startup CEO. I provide you with information, inspiration, and motivation to push you out of your comfort zone and into your gifts. If you are not, if this is your first time here on the broadcast, welcome. Don't let it be your last time. If you're not connected with me, connect with me. If you're a social butterfly like I am, join me on Instagram and on Twitter at Nichelle Womack. And I'm also on Facebook at the Life Transition Strategist as well as Nichelle Womack. So we left and if you need to know more about what I do to help you, you're welcome. Need to know more about what I do to help you? Check the link in my bio, 2excelwithnichelle.com. Number 6, the sixth thing that you want to do is you want to clarify the type of business that you are building. Okay, you need to clarify. Clarity is so important not only in life, but more so in business, especially if you want to be successful. If you want the tenure of longevity, besides what is normal businesses fail within the first 5 to 7 years. If you want longevity in your business, you must have clarity. What does clarity consist of? It consists of you knowing where you are, where you want to be. It consists of you knowing your strengths as well as your weaknesses, identifying opportunities, and knowing the threats that surround you. Clarity. Clarity is so key in your life. When I'm speaking to people as a certified life strategist, I'm speaking to them about clarity. You know, you can't go and grow if you're not clear on what it is you want to do. And so in your business, I'm speaking to you as a certified business person as well, coach, and sharing with you, you need clarity. Where are you now? Are you in the same place that you were when you started? Real talk. If you're in the same place when you started, you have not grown. Your business is a hobby. Because if you are in business, profits should grow. They should grow, or if nothing else, remain level. And if they haven't grown and they've stayed stagnant, then going back to my number 5, you need to evaluate your finances, your revenue. Where are you? And so clarity is so key when you are starting a business, when you are growing a business, and when you are marketing that business. When I'm working with my clients, we dive deep. I mean, deep. They have homework when they're working with me, because I want to make certain that I'm giving you everything that I failed at so that you don't have to. 25 years in business. I've been there and done that. There's nothing that I have not done. There's some things that I wish I hadn't done that I share with my clients that you don't have to make that same mistake. When I started my business 25 years ago, and actually I started a business in college. Hello, how are you? We didn't have the same tools and resources and support systems, online conversation that we have now. And so it is a blessing to be able to get information from people that have the experience, that know what they're doing, you know, all across social media. There are some experienced people that you probably come in contact with. And it's so key and so important that you pick up these nuggets so that you know what to do. And then you go back, I go back to my number 1, maximize your deductions. You got to invest in growing your business. And the only way you're going to invest in growing your business is if you invest in yourself. And so when you get clarity and you're not understanding what it is that you need to do in order to grow that business, then you are losing out on a lot of opportunity. That's number 6. Number 7. I meant to tie this in with number 5 when I was speaking to you about analyzing your financials. If your financials are not where they are, you need to create additional streams of income. Okay? You need to create additional streams of income. It's been said many times that the average billionaire has 7 streams of income. And I find so many people that I come in contact with, they start one business and they narrow minded, just like when they get a job, narrow minded and don't look to broaden the spectrum of growing their business. Once you have understood and have maximized your business, you need to start thinking of arms on your business. What are arms, Nichelle? Arms are extensions of revenue for your business. An example for you: as a licensed real estate broker, I had to pull other things into my business in order to remain profitable, because as a broker, I don't get paid unless I sell a house. That's the only way I'm gonna get paid. So if I just stood fast on just waiting to sell a house when sometimes the market is slow, like right now during the holiday season, my business is a little slow. Tax time, bam, is rolling, okay? It picks up. Right now I'm dealing with a lot of business people that are looking to transition. Perhaps maybe they're looking to move out of their current space into a bigger space into 2018. So that's where my focus is right now, because residential is really slow and I'm seeing it starting to see the pickup of commercial right now. But if I did not add arms onto my business, I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to be starving. So if your business does not provide you with residual income, if you don't know what residual income is, that's the income that you get while you sleep, that when your phone rings and stuff in the middle of the night because it's going ding, 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 because people are paying you for the information that you're providing. Residual income, consistent income on a regular basis. If you have not thought outside the box, you need to do that. You need to add arms onto your business. Okay. And there's many businesses that you can add on. As I was speaking of, as a real estate broker, if I did not add arms onto my business, one thing that I have incorporated into my business is if I've added things that tie into it. As an insurance broker, so when I'm selling a house, I'm going to sell you some insurance too. Do you hear me? That's where my residual pop up there. And as an insurance broker, as a real estate broker, I needed to add something else that would help people. So I started doing, home warranties, in security systems and stuff like that to add on to that residual income. You got to think outside the box as a progressive entrepreneur in order to help you. My consulting business, I've been a consultant, had my own consulting firm for quite some time as well. I had to think outside of the box, and that's where online teaching. I've been an educator for quite some time. I've been teaching online for quite some time, and in the classroom, I started to add arms onto it. So when you add arms onto it, you don't have to fear when that real income is not coming through. I also added direct sales a long time ago. I've been a direct sales marketer for about 15 years, and people shun their head at it on a regular basis, but you better wake up, because it does pay residual income. It really does, because I get it all the time, okay? Yes, and it helps when you got to pay your utility bills for your brick and mortar, or pay something in your home, or you need to add something to your business to develop your website, to add another product or service, or to pay for something that you have. Think outside the box. Open your mind. Your spectrum of your mindset has to change as a progressive entrepreneur, especially going into a new year. Okay? You can't keep up with everybody, but you can keep up with yourself by making certain that you do what's necessary for you to remain profitable. And so that's number 4. Create an additional stream of income, an additional arm onto your business. Number 8, I think I'm on. Number 8. The next thing that I need you to be mindful of is you need to really, really sit down and evaluate your business. And if you're not competent enough to do that, because most people, as business owners, we only see what we see. We don't see the fallacies. We don't see the errors. We don't see the issues that need to be corrected. So you may have to hire a professional to do that. I personally sit down with business owners all the time, and we go from the beginning of the year until now to see where the issues are. And when you do that, you get clarity in your business. Again, you're able to focus in on the wrongs so that you can make them right, so that you don't take it into the next year. And so you may be, some people are and some people are not. I know me personally, I have to sit down with people because I'm blind. I'm blind to what I see. And somebody else can see what I don't see. Sometimes you need additional eyes. Hello, how are you? Sometimes you need additional eyes to see what you don't see. All right. God is my vision to see what I don't see. And then I bring somebody else in who is of like mindset that perhaps can give me some real critique. real critique to help me grow. And if you want to grow, then you have to do that. Going back to my number one, maximize your deductions right now. Invest in yourself and in your business. All right. So if your mind is limited, you won't be able to do that. But if you want to grow, then you're going to be progressive and think smarter and do better. So what has limited your business? What limitations do you find on your business throughout the year? Maybe perhaps it was advertising or not meeting your target market or doing too much. Sometimes we can do too much and not be good at anything. So you really have to focus in on that. And then what has really helped your business this year? Is there anything that you've done that you saw a great increase in? Maybe perhaps for your profits or something. Have you seen a significant increase in profits for you doing one specific thing? If you have, get better at that, okay? Get better at it. If you've done some things and they didn't work, you want to reevaluate those things so that you can either improve them or remove them. Okay, either improve them or remove them. So number 7, what has limited your business, and then what have you done to improve your business? Number 8, this is so key as well as a licensed insurance broker. If you don't have insurance on your business, you literally want to get some. I speak to people every day. Majority of people I talk to, they don't have business plans. If you need one, click the link in my bio. There's a template up there, an 8-page template to help you get a business plan. If you don't have one going into 2018, my suggestion is you get one because it gives you focus. It helps you look to see where you're missing things, where you can add things. A business plan is so essential for anything that you do, not just for getting loans. It's for planning as well. And I've said this many times, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Life. I didn't write that quote. Somebody else said that, but look, all right, it's the truth. It's the truth. So you need to go back, number 8, and you need to review all your business policies. Everything that you have a policy on in your business, whether it's rental insurance from where you are renting, if you're brick and mortar, if you are signed up with some online service or whatever, you need to go back and review those. Remember, I mentioned earlier in one of my points is that sometimes we spend a lot of money with subscriptions that we don't even use. I know I had to go back and do something. I was paying for a something to help you with your computers if you get a virus or something. I ain't used that thing that one time because I bought something from Micro Center. It was a virus protection and it cost me about $100. And the guy was like, oh, this is the best thing. So I bought it, and really it is. I haven't had any virus issues. But then I bought one online and I haven't used it. Now, God knows when I canceled it, I probably need it. So you really have to evaluate that, because me being on my computer all the time and using it for education, working on my doctoral degree, doing this dissertation, and then for business, I'm always on my computer. So I'm going to reevaluate that. Perhaps maybe I can get a lesser plan than the one I have. Perhaps maybe you have those things in your business as well that you need to reevaluate to see how much you're spending on it. If you can get a lesser plan so that you can start saving some money and putting the money in the right places in your business. Review your business insurance, even your life insurance, to see if you have enough. It's so key around this time of the year, the holiday times, depression. That's another scope right there. I go into there when I'm talking about my life scopes. Okay, I do life, business, and relationships. If you're just joining, I'm Nichelle with 2Excel with Nichelle.com. I help you start, market, and grow into a profitable business from your kitchen table while you still have your 9 to 5. I'm your startup CEO, giving you information, inspiration, and motivation to help push you out of your comfort zone and into your gifts. If you need to know more about what I do to help you, check the link in my bio, 2excelwithnichelle.com. I'm also on Instagram and on Twitter at Nichelle Womack. This broadcast today is sponsored by Motor Club of America. You can check them out at theroadsidebuddy.com. Theroadsidebuddy.com. Motor Club of America. Get you some coverage so you don't end up stranded somewhere in your car. If you got kids, it's the perfect policy to have for them. Number 8, as I mentioned, review that insurance policy, get updates, and even let me share something with you as well. Let me share something with you. Right now is the time to review your rates. As an insurance broker, it's time to review your rates. You might be paying more for insurance than you anticipated. All right. Rates change like right about now. rates change right about now. Yay, MCA. Yes, Motor Club of America. I've been with them about 15 years. That's what I was telling you, that residual income. Okay, that residual income every Friday. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, Lord. TheRoadsideBuddy.com. Check it out. Don't sleep. Residual. Add to that business. But companies right now, this is the best time to check on your rates. Check on your rates. You might can reduce your rates. Save some more money. Reduce your rates so that you're maximizing your profits. Check with those insurance companies and all of that. Number 9. This is so key too. So key. Throughout the year, we get involved with people that are wasting our time. I've had to reevaluate a lot of things in my business. As I mentioned several times, in January, my prices are almost going to double. Why? Because I've been free too long. Yes, Lord, free too long. Been free too long, and I suggest you do the same thing in your business. Look at where you are and where you want to be. It's okay to give, but it's also mindful to know that you did not go into business to be free. You went into business to profit. Coca-Cola didn't go into business to give you free Cokes. Okay? Yes, Lord. The laundromat didn't go into business just to give free clothes away to people that come in there that work every day to pay for them to get clean. The grocery stores, they got to be paid. You can't walk out the grocery store with your food for free. So we have to think about how you're doing business. And that's what I've had to do. Being my online businesses are growing, I've had to look over my business over the year. And as I'm evaluating through this year end, I'm seeing that right now is the time that you up your profits. Okay. You're helping a lot more people. And it's time to know your worth and profit from it and charge tax. Yes, Lord. Okay. You got to do that sometimes. And it's not a means of thinking you up here. Businesses do it on a regular basis. It's called inflation. When inflation changes, the economy changes and prices go up. When I first started real estate, you can get a nice house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath for about $90,000. And it will be very, very nice in a very, very quote unquote nice neighborhood. Times have changed. 150. 150. You're going to get a nice house, full finished basement, 3-car garage that you can move in some neighborhoods. So inflation changes. So if real businesses, quote unquote, big businesses do it, why shouldn't you? Evaluate where you are and add to your portfolio so you can increase your profits. And this is what you need to do. You need to review your contact list. Make sure the people that are on there, your email list. I'm just really starting to ramp up mine right now. And my email year in 2018 is just going to be on fire because I'm going to be producing information after information to help these people that are connected with me to grow as well. And so it's very key that you understand that you people that you're associated with, they may be a factor why you're still not growing because you're still giving away free too much. So your contact list, your clients, you need to update those, the email addresses, phone numbers. Make sure you got the people that you've been serving, that they've been working with you and for you, that you got good contact information. People change their email address all the time. Well, not really, but phone numbers, they do that. And people move all the time. I know because they call me. Okay. I'm ready to move. And I'm like, yes, all right, let's do that. And so that's number 9. If you are evaluating your business for 2017 and preparing for 2018. Number 10, and I hope and pray this information has been valuable for you, that you can use it to advance yourself in your business and grow in your profits as well. Number 10, everything that I mentioned to you, you got to make sure that you go back and review all of your goals. I don't know about you, my goals change quarterly. And to be honest with you, sometimes they change weekly and sometimes they might change every day. But from a business standpoint, I look over my quarterly goals to see where I am, where I want to be, what I need to change, what I need to correct, what I need to omit, what I need to add. And goal setting is very key because when it's written down, as I was going back to tell you about that business plan, when the goals are written down, they're more achievable. Now, you can admit this yourself. If you don't write something down, you're probably going to forget it. I'm getting younger. And so I put things in my phone because I'll forget. Yes, I will. Not purposely, not intentionally, but life. Life gets a hold of you. And sometimes life gets in the way. And so I forget. So when you go back and you look at your goals, you can see that if you met them. Like I put on my goal sheet in the beginning of this year that I was going to be profitable in my online business. I can look at that goal and check it right now because I have made profits in my online business and I'm excited about that. I put on there how many houses I was going to sell. I'm a little short with that and how many houses I was going to sell because I need to refocus where I'm pushing, because I had a dollar amount that I had on there. And so I need to have some spectrums that I'm going to be changing in this year, 2018, that I'm coming up. I did not reach my financial goals that I had set for 2017. In insurance, I was sure, I'm still sure, but I got a little time because I still have some people that I'm working with that I'm going to get this stuff closed up that is going to be there. So I should meet those goals by the end of the year. Educationally, me personally, as I mentioned to you, I'm completing this PhD. My goal is to have it completed by 2018. It was this year when my baby was graduating from high school, but I didn't get it accomplished because he was my most important focus. And so now that they're in college, I can focus in on myself a little bit. And so personal goals, life goals, business goals, relationship goals, everything written down is so key to your success. As I started my broadcast, I said, if your life ain't right, your business ain't going to be right. And if your business ain't right, your relationships ain't going to be right. Everything works synergistically in that effect. And then your prayer life got to be on point. My prayer life is on point, and God has been good. God is good to me. And I would be remiss if I did not promote him in my conversation, in my business, in my life, because it is because of him and through him that I exist, that I'm able to do everything that I need to do, that I am not where I used to be. But Lord, thank you, Jesus, for pushing me and moving me to where I need to be. I'm so grateful and so thankful. Amen. And I pray that you are too. And I do this daily in my conversation because inspiration is what we need to help get us to that next level. Motivation is what we need to be pushed out of our comfort zone. And information is what we need to help us do the things that we need to do. Every day in life, amen, you should be working on a better you. We stay focused and trying to keep up with everybody else. It's some ballers out here. It's some hustlers out here. It's some people out here on the daily grind. And if you try to keep up with everybody, you're going to fall short on yourself. Not necessarily stay in your lane, but maximize your lane and do what you need to do to be the better you. Not only for you, but those that call you mama, those that call you daddy, those that call you sister, brother, cousin, friend, or coach. Do what you need to do to be the best you. And that's what I do when every client that comes to me and say, Nichelle, I need you to help me get to the next level. I evaluate. I'm not for everybody. I don't work with everybody because everybody is not for everybody. And if you try to be that for everybody, you're going to fail. Okay, because everybody is not your customer. You must selectively choose people that you want to work with, just like you going on an interview. I tell people you got to interview people that you want to work with. You got to interview companies to see if you want to work there because everybody's philosophies are not the same. If we're not on the same mindset of spiritual growth, I probably am not your coach for the simple reason because everything I'm going to do, I'm going to have to put a blessed God in there. Yes, Lord. I'm going to have to be like, work through this, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Make it happen, Lord. And we're going to have to get on our knees and we're going to have to pray because, see, it is through him, as I mentioned, that allows me to elevate, that allows me to excel to that next level. And if you allow me to work with you, then he's going to move through you too. Because if he's moving through me, then he's going to push through you. Because, see, when people get together and they pray, all right, when two or more are joined together in prayer, things happen. Do you hear me? I'm a witness. I'm telling you, I've been down low. I done lost some things in my life, some people and some things. And it is through God, through Jesus Christ. Not only did I get them back trifold, but look, all right, he's allowed me to be a blessing to others as well. And so I bring that message to you with Thanksgiving. I'm always in Thanksgiving 365, not just on November 25th, 26th, whenever it is. I'm 365 Thanksgiving. Why? Because I got so much to be thankful for. In this year, manifestation. Yes, amen. Yes, amen. In this year of manifestation going into 2018, I pray that God optimizes your mindset. I pray that he elevates your activity. I pray that wherever there is lack, that you find plentiful thanksgiving in your finances, in your relationships, in your business, and in your life, that you are focused in on what you need to do to be better at you. Can't nobody beat you being you. I'm Nichelle with 2Excel with with Nichelle.com. It's been an absolute pleasure being here with you this evening. If you find this information valuable, please do not hesitate to share. Remember, those stingy hands, God don't bless people that keep their hands closed. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love, replay viewers, Twitter viewers, YouTube viewers. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you. I will speak with you tomorrow. I'm typically here on this platform Monday through Thursday, live broadcasting with you. I also have a podcast, the People Connect podcast. You can download that on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google, and I'm also on Facebook at the People Connect podcast. And then the link is also in my bio at 2excel with Nichelle.com. Connect with me on Instagram if you like to be social at Nichelle Womack, and on Twitter at Nichelle Womack, and on Facebook, the Life Transition Strategist. Until next time, thanks so much for coming in, Cheryl, and everybody else that I did not catch your name. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings and peace unto you. And may everything you touch, may it turn to gold. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.